a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
From 2K TV, man, this summer.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. And Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3. And for Portland, Klingon out there with Williams. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates. And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Simons against Young. Buries it from 3.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
He gets it in there.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
Pass to Risache. Outside Johnson. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter, here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Really good passing wing. Risache isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Here's Sharpe. Pass to Klingon. Simons outside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
To the paint. Here's Young. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Second team foul.
Pass to Sharpe. There's Simons with a 3. Another shot. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
And Risache gets it to go.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Williams finds Sharpe. Over Johnson. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
And over the last 4 seasons, Stan, the Hawks have hovered around 500.
Yeah, but trending downward year over year. Without control of their first-round picks for the next 3 seasons from the DeJounte Murray trade, Brian, they've got no choice but to make it work.
And the Hawks with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Here's Risache. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Now here's Sharpe. They trail by 1. Klingon's shot is off.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Portland calls timeout. And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and when he plays, he can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
And it's Thibault missing. Atlanta leading by 3. On the wing man, he's covered by Grant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Jeremy Grant. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And he drops the first. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Henderson for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Henderson's got 5 points.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Tipped away. LeVert outside. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Here's Thibault. And no good. But close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Karis LeVert. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Matisse Thibault.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
The Trailblazers have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. And it's in there. And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Walker on the double team. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. LeVert goes against Thibault. Henderson for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
Here's Thibault following the score by Atlanta. Outside Walker. On the wing, Grant. Outside Thibault. Over LeVert. And it's Thibault missing. Young against Henderson. Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Krejci. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they'll keep possession. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Hawks on top, up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Delano Banton out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Risache. Fader on the way. And too long on the shot. Simons, right side. Pass to Kamare. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decade. League too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure they're not hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Offensive rebound, Williams, no good with a layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Risache. Banton pulls it in.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
The Hawks lead by 3. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Pick 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow. The vertical of Simons getting all the way up to the rim.
Here's Daniels, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie.